Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us again. Today we're doing a Too Good To Go review from a new kid on the block called CJs. So CJs is currently within most Spar stores, I think. It's just recently been added to the Too Good To Go app, and we do have quite a lot of Spar supermarkets near us, so we thought it'd be worth just giving it a wee try. Now the one thing that confuses me a little bit is that it's Spar, CJ's Kitchen or Diners within Spar, and then we've also got Stewart's Bakers and Butchers, which is also sold within Spar as well. So I'm not sure whether it is a Stewart's Bakery product or whether it is something different in a slightly different bag. It's a wee bit confusing, but certainly let's have a wee look inside the bag and see what we managed to get. The supermarket that we went to was the Spar in Grangemouth at Charlotte Dundas Court. And it was the first time in there because I don't live in Grangemouth, but it certainly was a nice clean store, and certainly a lot of people in front of me in the queue were queuing up to get rolls and hot food earlier in the morning. So it's obviously got a good reputation in the local area, which is nice to see. So our first product is a roll here. Obviously people within the UK may call it something different, like a tea cake or a bap or a barm or whatever you call it. It's a roll to me. So inside we have got three bits of bacon inside, which I think's not too bad. Compared to a review I did last week where you got 1.5 sausages inside a roll, round about the same size. I think this is probably better. So the roll's nice, sort of crispy on top, but not too hard, and nice and soft underneath as well. So generally in Scotland, these are Scottish morning rolls, because it tends to be they're a wee bit softer, but you can still enjoy them with bacon or sausage, etc. inside. So we'll just pop that back in the bag. We also got some little napkins inside as well, which is really handy if you're on the go, or we obviously drove home with this. It's still quite warm now, and that's why we're wanting to try to film it so you guys can enjoy the review, but also at the same time we're looking forward to having some rolls for our breakfast. Now the collection time for this bag was, I think it was 11:30, between 11:30 and 12. And I got there just before 12 purely because of a huge diversion on the road. So I was a bit panicked that I wasn't going to make it there in time, and we did hold off to have this for breakfast, so I was a bit worried that we wouldn't get our bag, we would have wasted our money, and also the food would have went to waste into the bin potentially, but at the same time we were going to run out of food for breakfast, so the pressure was on. But I did get there with 5 minutes to spare, thankfully. So let's have a look at our second product. Okay. So this one is a Lynx sausage roll, and we have 3 whole sausages on there. I don't know if you guys can see, I don't really want to tip it out in case they fall on the floor. But yeah, 3 whole sausages there. They smell really good, they smell fresh, and as we said, the food is still quite warm, so we're looking forward to enjoying that once we stop filming. So again, in a nice morning roll, not stale or anything like that, perfectly edible, perfectly fresh, and really looking forward to giving it a try. And our third and final product today is another roll. And again, we've got some other napkins in here as well, which is really good. Can't get it out. There we go. So this one is a square sausage roll. So you may call it Lorne sausage, flat sausage, Lorne sausage. Generally we call it a square sausage in Scotland. Say it how it is, but it's actually a rectangle. But anyway, we've got 2 big square sausages on there as well, and again the roll nice and soft, really nice, smells excellent. Really looking forward to having this, and I'll probably pop a little bit of brown sauce on mine because that's what I enjoy. So I think for what we got for our money, we paid only £2.33. The original price should have been £7, Now, £7 for 3 rolls, I think these days is probably about right. A lot of places you could go to, you could probably pick one up cheaper, but would you get as much filling in them? I'm not sure. I think most places that you'd go to, if you did order, say like a roll and sausage for example, like this, you would usually just get the 1 square sausage in it, and it would be about £2 odds. But the fact that we've got 2 bits in there, we've got 3 link sausages in our other roll, and we've got 3 slices of quite decent looking bacon in there in the other one, I think that's quite, it's quite generous. It's quite, I think probably above average for what you would get at, like a wee roll shop or sort of breakfast shop in the morning, or if you went to a sort of, burger breakfast van that you see parked up sometimes in your local area. I think you would pay more but potentially get less filling in the rolls. The rolls themselves as well, as I said, are really fresh, they smell good. The fact that we've got some nice warm, almost hot, but pretty warm food to enjoy for our breakfast for only £2.33 is excellent. There are 3 of us here today in the house, so we will have one of these each, and I think for £2.33 you cannot complain. It's not even £1 a roll, which is fantastic. Like I said, I don't think there's much you could get for £2.33 these days to feed 3 people. Certainly for breakfast, you're talking at least £1 odds for a roll, a packet of rolls these days. Whether you need 6 or not, you're still going to need to pay that amount of money. And I think that, like I said, the store was lovely, it was well laid out. Clearly in the local area, it's a very popular place for people to go to pick up rolls, sausage. They had a lovely display of some cakes as well. And I did have my eye on a very nicely decorated sort of individual sized trifle, but I held off. I really tried, I didn't buy it. But maybe next time, because it did look extremely good. It had the sort of dream topping on top as well, which was just right up my street. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, something a little bit different for you today. And I think, CJs is something that we see on the Too Good To Go app, and they do seem to be popping up a lot around our local area. So if you haven't already seen one or been to one, feel free to have a look on the app, on the Too Good To Go app, and see if you do have one in your local area, whether it's worth visiting or not. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. And thank you so much for continuing to subscribe and supporting our channel. All of your comments, your likes and your suggestions are so important to us, and they really do mean a lot. So thank you for all of that, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.